So I got my first tattoo at the age of 16. I watched the movie Baby Boy. I liked Tyrese's tat, and I basically kind of mimicked the tat that he had in that movie, because in high school, if you had a tat, you were the man, bro. So I was walking around high school that year like with a chip on my shoulder, you know? Yeah. So my mom was in the kitchen, she was making enchiladas, beans, rice, things like that, and then I was sitting at the table and I got the courage. I was like, hey mom, I got something to tell you or to show you. And I just lifted up my shirt. I did like this 360 and just pulled my shirt back down, and she just started crying, bro. I saw them tears like slow motion going in the rice and beans, and it was nuts. I remember I got my stomach tatted, like letters on my stomach, and then, you know, when you get letters or area codes or years, like that is a really gang-related type of tattoo. So she was hot about that. And then I think once I broke her down with the stomach tat, it was kind of like, it was always a game for me, like, all right, I'm gonna get another one and see what she says. So then it went to my neck, and I'm like, all right, I wanna do my neck, but what's the easiest way to break her in? I put her name on my neck. So she acted like she was mad or whatever, but ended up loving it, and now she brags to all her friends, he got my name on his neck. You know, it's my lifestyle, it's the culture, this is me now, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't just something to do to look cool or to sell albums, like this is me, you know? I knew I needed to make money to continue doing music. Music ain't free. I knew it was gonna be a challenge to get my music heard by the masses, so what do you need to do to get your music heard? You need to make quality music, and to make quality music, you need to have money. I started just like at the shop, sweeping, cleaning the restrooms, learning how to break down the tattoo stuff so you don't transfer no diseases. I just learned the business. And those 3 years of me learning the business, I was just soaking up game, and I started learning how to tat. And then when I figured, man, you can make 6 figures tattooing, I'm like, oh, this is the lick for me. Like, I can make this money and put it right back into my music, and that's exactly what I did. Yeah, the head is like, my company's called Top of the Food Chain. You know, my lifestyle, my movement, my brand is called TFC, Top of the Food Chain. So the wisdom, from the owl being wisdom to my pit bull being loyal, to, you know, the lion being powerful, you know, the bear being California, our mascot. Like, I'm an animal lover, so the significance behind these specific animals to me just mean what they mean to me, you know? This arm was dedicated to mostly like female musicians, you know, listening to or that my mother turned me on to, and one of the big ones is Sade. I have Madonna, I have Lisa Left Eye, Aaliyah, Selena. Right arm, dead presidents, from the penny all the way to the 100. It says the root right here because, and with the penny with Lincoln, because like we all started with nothing, you know what I'm saying? And that's the root of everything. Some people could say money's the root of all evil. I feel like it's the root. Like, if you remember you started with a penny, you'll never forget where you came from. When I call tattooing a lifestyle, people that do tattoos and collect tattoos on a real level understand what that means, because when you get this heavily tattooed, that you are gonna be looked at different, you are gonna be judged, you are gonna get discriminated on, but all of that don't matter, because if this is what you truly love and you really want to express yourself in this world, then none of that really matters, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I call it a lifestyle.